Hey guys, so you want to see what's in the box? Let's go see what's in the box. Now, what does the box say? There's a damn thing in the box. Means you guys all wait for nothing. Alright, here's what we got. We got stuff. Bunch of bits and pieces. I'll just do a little wrap around the table. Bunch of tires and wheels, rims, spark plugs, chassis of something. A couple of gas powered motors, a couple of cars, one there, and one there. So let's kind of go check out and see what we got. Look at the cars first. This one's saying the real Mccoy model racing car. What these are, what I believe they are, is what's called Tether Cars. I think that it might be Tether Cars, and I think they may have ran them on a track too, but they just kind of ran full throttle. Popular in like the 50s. Let's see what you got. Little, brass or copper fuel tank soldered up. A couple of motors. I believe these are 19cc motors, or you know, size 19. Mccoy 19 is what's written on it. Okay, compression. Not quite sure how you fired them up. Probably that's how you fired them up. I think you push started them. A little spark plug on top. And it's probably a magneto. I'm not sure if it's a spark plug or a not a magneto, a low plug rather. And you fire it up with that. There's your adjustment and your air fuel mixture for your carburetor. And I don't see any fuel lines on this one, but you can kind of tell where they went. I have a feeling these sat for a long time. They also make knockoffs of them new now, but I'm pretty sure that this is the real deal. So that's that one. It's like a cast aluminum body. This one looks like it took a bit of a wreck. Rolled one or two times. That's what that one looks like. I don't know if it had a passenger or something. You see a couple screw holes there. And somehow these guys attached to them. This is probably how the tether worked. I don't know if it came off the probably this side, and probably under the ass and under the front of the car somewhere. Don't know. That's that one. This one I think is probably the coolest looking one, just because it's so weird. It's how it sat on the shelf for a long time. It says Hornet on the tire. Turn the light on. See if that helps us. You can't see. I already took the screws out of all of them. This one's going to fall apart when I open it. There we go. I'll show you what's inside that. Now, I don't see a fuel tank inside this one. So there's definitely you know, issues to why they're not running. I don't know what else would be inside. There's probably a muffler too. They just ran them right out of there. That motor says 199 on it. Also, I think it says Hornet. So it's probably a class that they ran in, different sizes, different motor sizes. Where's my cell phone's going off? John, we'll talk later. Alright. So, this is got like a funky looking gearbox in it too, don't it? Not like the other one, which just had a differential. This one's all kind of like enclosed. And you see how they ran it on the track. It's got a fat tire on that side and a skinny tire on that side. So, again, as I ran in a circle, they probably just bumped the gear ratio a little bit. I bet you it's a posi. Yeah, this one's a posi rear. The other one had a differential on it. No spark plug in it. don't see any name on the body. Some of this, I think some of these guys were even just handmade. But I don't know, that one looked pretty tough. It's heavy too. It's got to be, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 pounds. It's all metal. Then we got Porky. Porky looks like it got modified. It's got a little cutout. I think that went all the way across, and I saw a picture on the internet the motor was laying this way. But that's probably the fun of doing this stuff, is making up what you want, you know? Kind of like old Sizzlers cars. We used to do the same thing. Cut up the bodies. AFX cars. That's also a lock differential on that one. Styles of the motors are really cool, aren't they? Access the crank down below. Again, that one's set for a long time too. Bet you if you soak those in real hot water, they'll probably come back. Maybe, maybe not. And is that one? And let's go for this one. This one probably looks like about the best shape body-wise. Again, it says Hornet Mite on the back tire, and the same on the front. You can see the mounting points for the tether. There's one there and one there. Carburetor hanging out the side. Again, no gas tank. So I'm not quite sure how that situation went down. I don't even see a place really, now I'm thinking about it, really to mount one. You know? You would think that there would be something in there if it just sat in there. Let's see if that motor says anything. And if you guys know anything about these, feel free to speak up, because it's new to me as it is to you. I think they're really cool. And then there's this guy over here. Now this is pretty much what you see is what was there. I don't know much about it. I think it ran one of those 2 bigger motors that was up there, but this is all that was in the box. You see it's got a fuel cell on it with two tubes coming out of it. Some kind of, I know it's like a tether kill switch. Maybe it had something up in the air that when it ran by something that you shut it off, or you stuck a stick out and it killed power maybe to shut it down. That's the setup that's on that one. It's got a condenser, gearbox. That's just a locking gearbox too. Yeah. And again, it looks like a mounting place for a tether. There's no name on it. But that's what it looks like. And these pieces were in it. I don't know if they're shims or linkages or whatever. And there's 2 more of these 19 motors. Again, saying Hornet, or Mccoy rather. 19. And again a Mccoy 19. So then there's this guy. Unfortunately, it's not complete. But it's a much larger motor. There's a number on it right there. And did I see name? Yeah, again, Hornet on this one. Much larger carburetor. This probably, if I had to guess, I would say that's probably, if that's 19, I would, who knows? Just making shit up as I go along. It's got a set of points on it. In there. Running off a cam. So I have a feeling that's kind of what tied into that condenser and some of the other pieces. And I think that motor kind of went something like that. That's how it roughly would look. Unfortunately, yeah, because there's a set of motor mounts underneath where it screws to. Unfortunately, this motor, there's no piston and connecting rod in it. And this is just another jug. So I don't know if this car blew the motor up and then it just wasn't used anymore or forgotten about. I just don't know. But the block's all there, and the crank spin's fine. or you know, it blew up, they took that off, and he was waiting to get a piston and a cylinder for it, and just never did. And this one looks like it's new, actually. This jug looks like it's new. Probably was just waiting for that part and just never got back together. Alright, and it had this little magic box in here. Check it out. What kind of goofy looking pistons. This is larger than the 19s. I think the 19 is that size, and that one is that size. Now, to give you an idea how much bigger the big motor is, that's the 19, and unfortunately that's not the same size. Just give you an idea. So, and there's like little connecting rods in there. There's your rear end gears. What else we got? A pivot of something. Another intake. I don't know if that's a whole carburetor or an intake or. Another gear case. End of a gear case. End of a crankcase rather. Like another set of points. Some more levers. These were little bearings, little crank bearings. These things must scream. The RPMs on these things must be ridiculous. That looks like a spark plug socket or glow plug. Bunch of wheels. Again, some more. Bunch of gears. And then in this box, it was just all full of different kind of wheels. These look like they're all new. So the ones with the squish wheels you can even fix. Yeah, these look like they're brand new and never used. And some rim pieces and stuff below it too. So there's a bunch of that. A set of slicks back here. Now someone who's into this stuff will watch this video, be drooling. Nothing written on those. A couple like street looking tires. Nothing written on those. So that's what was in the magic box. What you see right there. I don't know, they're a really cool looking set. I'm not sure what to do with them yet. And if I find out they're worth a lot, I think I may have to, the house that they came from, I think I may have to kick some money back. I did not expect, the box was on the shelf, I was grabbing a bunch of stuff, and I took a quick peek in it. They were kind of wrapped up. That's the one I saw sitting on top right there, and so I grabbed it, and then I got home and opened it up more and saw the bits and pieces that were in it. I have that gas-powered boat too. I wonder if the motors and parts are the same, because that came with a box full of stuff too, as far as engine parts and radio control and controllers and servos and all. I don't know. Someday maybe I'll have a man cave and we'll just put all this stuff up on a shelf. Alright guys, you got any comments on this stuff? Let me know. Again, I don't think none of it's repro. I think it was sitting there for a very long time. That's what we got. Thanks for watching, and take care.